Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. So today we are doing this cute little dreamscape sunset clouded look. It's a bunch of things in one, I guess. I was inspired by the Kehlani album, the one that has like the little clouds and stuff on it. I'll insert it here. I actually think it's two, so if it's two, they'll both be here, but they'll be somewhere on the screen so you guys can see the album cover that I'm talking about. But I was really feeling those colors and I always wanted to do a cloud look, so I finally got the tools that I needed to do that. So that's what I did today. So if you want to see how I did this look, stay tuned. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my face makeup first, so like my foundation and concealer and everything, and then I'm gonna go back in and do my eyeshadow and then like the other face makeup that I'm planning on doing. So I probably just speed through this part because it's always the same type of routine that I do for my face. So that's what I'm doing. So of course I'm gonna be using the Milani foundation in the color 9 and 7, so tan and sand. And I usually just mix one pump of those together. This is my favorite foundation right now just because it gives me like the perfect shade. And I've been trying to emulate that with the Maybelline foundation, the Fit Me. But with this having a pump on it, it's way easier to mix together and get like the right formula and color for my skin than me trying to pour it. So and this is the Tarts Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan Sand. This is a one shade, 2 shades probably lighter than my foundation. And I really like this because it's super full coverage. It is basically empty, so I had to buy another one. I want to get Invisalign, but I have Smile Direct now, and I barely ever wear my aligners unless I am doing a video as like right now. So I'm trying to see if it'll be a good investment, but I know with Invisalign, it doesn't have to go over your gums, and I think that's the part that bothers me the most with my Smile Direct. It's just like, why do it need to do that? And it kind of hurts my gums when I have to put in a new set. I don't know, it just kind of, it's more irritating, I feel like, than it should be. Like, it does get the process done fast because this is my second time doing it, but in the same breath, it's just like, I'm annoyed. Like, so I'm thinking about getting Invisalign, honestly. And then after that, just getting like a permanent retainer. But I'm not sure yet. So if I do end up switching, I'm definitely gonna record the process, just because I know it'll probably be like a big difference for me, like as far as the feeling goes. Okay, so let's get started with this eye makeup. I want to set my under eye before I do my eye makeup. And this is the Laura Mercier powder. I just want to set underneath my eyes. So first, I'm gonna go into the NYX palette, the NYX Ultimate palette, and I am going to use purple. So I'm gonna use like this light purple right here. That's the color I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put it all over like this big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna dust this. Now I'm going to be going into the Juvia Zulu palette and using the dark purple. Excuse me. And I'm going to just kind of go over that purple, but just in the middle area. I'm just gonna keep on packing on that purple. Like so. And then I'm gonna be using pink with the same brush and just kind of going over the outer edge with the pink. Like that. So it's like a nice ombre. This looks really crazy, y'all. It looks way crazier than I thought it was gonna look. But you know what? We're gonna keep on building on it. I'm gonna be using this Ccbeauty Professional Cosmetics flash color case. So it's kind of like what is it called? Face paint. And I'm gonna be using one of the brushes that came with it, and I'm gonna be using the white face paint, and I'm just gonna start drawing some clouds here. Doing just like patting motions, I guess. Because when you think about it, clouds aren't really like set formations. I'm not gonna do it like we were in grammar school where you draw like the little shape of the cloud. No, we're not. It's not really gonna be like a shape. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just draw. I'm really just kind of patting and going with whatever shape that gives me. Now I'm just kind of going over the clouds that I already have with the white, just to make sure that they are pigmented. Okay, for the eyes, we are going to be doing a sunset. Because if you think about it, these are like the clouds, and then like, you know, sunset. So I am going to be going in with orange first. So we're just gonna blend orange. I feel like after the video that I said that I never use this palette, I started really using it, and I'm just like, okay, you don't have to use it for every single eye look. But I really like it. And on top of the orange, I'm gonna be using pink. So the same pink from the Zulu palette. And I always go over the colors again, just to make sure that they are showing up the brightest and the lightest that they should be. I do want to go in the NYX palette with that other purple and just kind of blend that purple right above the pink. But I'm only gonna do this like by my brow, so that way it's like a nice pretty ombre type of thing going on. Like so. And yes, I'm still blending my orange and my my pinks out, because I want everything to be very vibrant. I want everything to be very vibrant. So I want to make sure I'm going over them colors. Okay. I think that's all I would need to do. think that's enough. Okay, I think that's enough. It looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna be kind of cutting my crease. Probably just up until like, because it's such a good blend that I'm just gonna do it literally on the lid. So I have my color down. Well, I have my concealer down. So now I'm gonna be going back into the Zulu palette into yellow. We're just gonna pack that shade on in there. So I'm just gonna add like some white eyeshadow underneath my eyes on my waterline. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips now. I'm gonna do what I usually do. So this is the ColourPop lip pencil in the color BFF4. And I honestly started slightly overlining my lips just so the liner could stick out more. And I'm gonna use the liquid lingerie in the color Lace Detail. And I always tap mine in with my finger. And then for the gloss, I'm going to be using the So Juicy gloss in the color Beachwood. And this is by ColourPop also. It's like a brown. And I like to go back in on my lip and put like a little bit foundation. And then I like to go in with my highlighter. And I'm gonna use the gold one today in the color Gleam Sheen. And I like to put that right on my cupid's bow. So it's like adding just a little bit more pop to it. I'm gonna use the same color and do my inner corner. Cause without that, I honestly feel empty. Like the look is not complete. So it like still hits those points. And then I'm gonna do above my brow also. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the brush that I did all of this with, and I'm gonna add some of the purple highlight called Get Lit from this palette, and I'm just gonna kind of tap around the clouds. Since technically I would be highlighting right here. I'm gonna be spraying my face with the Maybelline Lasting Fix. And yeah, we are done. So you guys, I did go ahead and add some yellow under my eyes, and I added a little bit more pink and purple onto where I usually conceal at, just so the look can like tie it together. And now I'm going into the Aurora Lights BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm gonna use the color Gleaming, and I'm just gonna kind of dust that in between the clouds like I did the highlight. And that's just so everything can like pop a little bit more within the clouds. And then I also want to add the color Magical. So it's just like, so the color Gleaming, and then the color Magical, so pink and purple. But this one is like a hot pink. And I'm just gonna go around the clouds again. Okay, now it's really like coming together. Yeah, it's really coming together now. I think that's all I'm gonna add. It looks really good though. I think I just want to brush. So I'm gonna use the same brush that I used initially, and I'm just going to blend out the bottom line, just so it doesn't look like a mask that you can just pop off. I kind of just want to blend it so it really just looks really soft. Yes, and my hair is wet, so it is dripping onto my sweatshirt. I needed to wet it a little bit though. It was looking a little dry. Okay. And also, when my camera had died or whatever, I blended out that color that I had on my nose area. And I just went over with foundation because I didn't want it to make it look like my Christmas look that I had did. So it was just like, that was kind of doing too much to make it like across the nose bridge. That wasn't necessary. So yeah. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys do like it. If you do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys next time.